Wow, so check this out, guys.
As you can tell, right here is roughly about 28 feet open.
Something that is not asked often, but we're offering a lot more. Great craftsmanship was done here. We're extremely busy. This can take about 3 to 4 weeks. Welcome Backpack. This is Adbeel from WolfSteel Buildings, and we're in Fredericksburg. And if you've been watching our channel, we have the frame video for this project. And here we're about to walk through this beautiful project. Super excited because this one is spectacular. And we actually have our guest again, Erik. We've been on the road.
Yes, this is my video number 3. And
Yeah.
we're out here in wine country in Fredericksburg. And let's check out this beautiful building.
Let's get ready for that. Now before, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I promise you guys some really cool projects. This one's spectacular. It's got a lot of cool features, overhead doors, painted frame. Something that is not asked often, but we're offering a lot more. And I'm gonna show you why you should consider painting your frame. And in this project, it's just spectacular. So get ready for that, guys. Let's get this one going. Wow, so check this out, guys. We've been getting a lot of compliments on this project. Give us a thumbs up if you really, really like this project. You know, so talk to me, Erik. What's the specs on this project?
Well, this is a 40 by 80, and then we have the 12 wide lean-to with the 80 long extended part. As you can tell, right here, this expands to 12 feet, and it goes all the way down to 80 feet.
That's for the lean-to, huh?
Yeah, this is only for the lean-to, and then the main structure is 40 by 80, and then right here is roughly about 28 feet open from the overhead door, which is a 12 by 14 insulated overhead door.
So that's an insulated overhead door? So
Yes.
right here, this is actually very common to have like a little front porch area in front of a metal building. This is super popular in Texas. Here you can kind of just park your vehicles without having to really take up the space inside and just kind of hang out. So 28 feet was for this side, right?
Yes, 28.
So this is our red iron weld up buildings. And this one we did use 12-inch I-beams.
This is a 12-inch I-beam, and something that I really like is how we painted this matte black, the exterior of the I-beams. Looks phenomenal.
The whole frame.
The whole frame is painted black.
The black. And then the gutter system, one complete system, which great craftsmanship was done here. And then here we got about 3 foot of just a panel on the side. This helps a lot from wind and then also like rain, so that way it doesn't come in. Something to consider on your open areas. It all depends on your wind and how it usually rains in the area. We got the black combination with the dark gray. I forgot what color gray this is, but it's a little bit of a different special gray.
This is a pewter gray, if I'm not mistaken.
No, this is actually not the pewter gray.
Ashtown gray?
It's kind of like the, yeah, it's kind of like an ash type of gray. But we'll get the specific color and put it on the description. And then we got the 12 by 14 overhead insulated door. And then the steel door, all color matching screws. We use 26 gauge PBR panels.
Look how beautiful that base trim looks. Not even on the corners.
Just nice craftsmanship work being done on this specific project. But one of the things we were mentioning is painting the frame. So when you get a red iron project, typically the frame is all red oxide. Sometimes it's not even painted, but typically it will be a red frame. But if you can see what a difference maker painting your frames to a certain color can make on the aesthetics of your build. It makes a huge difference, something to really consider when doing a red iron building. Instead of seeing the red frame, which is red iron, something to consider is to ask for painted frames. We're about to take a look at the inside.
Let me open up this door for y'all.
Our client did their own concrete. They did a pretty good job.
They did.
But here the notch detail was done pretty well, pretty good. You can see here that this is where the track, and then it just sits down there and minimizes any water from coming in. Even all the purlins, we use what, 6-inch purlins?
These were 6-inch purlins.
It was all painted black, really making a big difference when it comes down to the aesthetics.
And something that I would like to point out, this building has been finished for about, I want to say 3 weeks. And we've been having a lot of rain this last month and no leaks.
Yep.
Thanks to our foam gap enclosures.
We did install the foam gap enclosures, right?
Yes.
So here, right here is some foam. And this is highly recommended, especially if you're gonna be spray foaming. This is something that we do recommend, especially because it can create critters from coming in and accessing the building. Now, I want to talk about the time frame for this project. I know that if you're interested in this project, you're kind of wondering, you know, also, what is the time frame? What does the process look like? So for something like a red iron project, especially a weld up, everything is fabricated on site. So the trusses or the rafters are everything is fabricated on site. So for this project, it took about, how long?
It took about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
With a lot of rain delays.
Okay.
About 5 days worth of rain delays.
Okay.
But we still managed to make exceptional time. With this type of frame, this 40 by 52 frame, we still managed to get it done in 2 weeks.
And there was a lot of special things. So painting the frame that we've been talking about, which is what's important for this project, the highlight of this project. Painting it, it's got the wainscoting. Wainscoting takes a little bit more time. If you see pricing extra for wainscoting, is because it takes a little bit more time, more detail. The Z trim, which is a trim that separates the two colors, and just putting another set of panels, another separate panel, that just adds time. So we managed to get this project within what 17 days?
17 days.
17 days. However, it's not very common. We do have some, you know, there's times when we're extremely busy. This can take about 3 to 4 weeks just to get something this custom done. So that's something to just consider, that, you know, concrete permitting, the building, you know, you could be looking at about a 2 to 3 month process, 2 to 6 month process. Just depends the scope of your project. The overhead doors came in, what, like a week after?
A week after, but that's thanks to our scheduling team.
Okay.
So I get in touch with scheduling. Let's say we're gonna finish this project on December 15th. Cool. From now, I tell my scheduling team, let's schedule these doors a week after the project gets done.
Perfect. So it's just like we're on top of our schedule. So that's, I mean, that's our main job, is project management. But it looks right here that we did a great job. So congratulations, Erik. This is a really, really nice project. Well, guys, I hope that our information about, you know, the process helps you guys in really understanding what it takes to build something like this. And so just kind of plan for that. Plan that it's a time. That way, you know, if you want a project like this, it takes time. It takes about minimum 2 months to get something like this done. And you're talking site concrete, that's just a minimum. So plan for that, especially if you have a specific date that you want to finish your project and start using it. So keep that in mind. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and our drone footage, all of this, and we'll see you guys in the next ones.